Do I have to be more like everyone else to be attractive to men? Not at all. Different men have interest in different type of women. Some men would not be very interested in your type while some might be obsessed with you. It might just be that the guys you're meeting don't vibe with you. It's only a matter of time until you find someone whose type is you. Feels like I typed this post? You literally sound like the perfect woman. God no. Joining the cookie cutter club is the worst thing one can do. I completely get where you're coming from. I'm 32M, and I sometimes wonder if I myself also need to be more like everyone else. People have told me I dress too uptight and need to be more casual and trendy. However, once they talk to me they realize how laid back I am, so they get confused lol. I just like the style. You don't need to change for anyone. When I was younger in high school, everyone wanted to fit in and go with the trends. Now I just don't care anymore. Never change, trust me, I've tried and it's mentally draining. The right person will come along, I'm sure. Why would you want to attract a man who is attracted to a fake personality that you make up just to attract a man? Wouldn't you rather attract a man who likes someone like you? I understand, I literally understand nothing about the dating scene, but don't change who you are as a person when who you are isn't a person. There's nothing wrong with you from this description again. I don't know the scene, so don't take my word as gospel, and I understand you might not be looking to hear this, but this isn't a bad thing. You sound like someone who'd be cool to be friends with. Yeah, I'll find someone. It may take some time, but you want them to love you for you, not who you pretend to be. That's just my completely unqualified 2 cents. No, attracting men is frankly based on whether they find you physically attractive face and body. Normally guys couldn't care less if your clothes are on trend or not. Then, whether or not they want to make you their lifelong partner factors in both physical and intellectual aspects. Normally, guys don't care whether you're shy or outgoing. What some men do care about in addition to physical attraction is having shared values and shared dating goals and being treated with respect. That's all. Bopri.kitnaduk hi jivan may bc kai badlov kai zayat hi. I think you should just stay who you are, and make yourself available to men who appreciate what you have to offer. Granted, you may have to make a little more effort to find these guys, but in the end I'm sure you'll agree it was all worth it. Nothing you described is inherently unattractive. Of course nobody is everyone's type, but I'm sure there are plenty of men who find you attractive. You may struggle because of the shyness. Not because it's unattractive, it's just harder to get noticed when you're shy. The most attractive thing anyone can be is themselves. Even if you do change yourself for someone, it's a lie. There will always be someone out there that's into the kind of person you are, no matter who you are. I think you are focusing on the wrong areas. What kind of attention do you want? Do you want horny guys? Then dress provocatively and talk sexually, which a lot of guys your age goes for. If you want a relationship, then figure out what your personality is like, hobbies, interests, etc. What do you do for fun? What do you look for in a guy? How are you finding guys? Are you just waiting for them to approach you? Plenty of guys like feminine. In fact, I would say most, and I would also say most guys do not give a shit what trendy clothes are, makeup, jewelry, etc. In fact, most couldn't point it out if their life depended on it. Fashion generally is ranked so low in most guys it barely registers. The only ones who care about style and trendiness are other girls and maybe a handful of guys. What can be difficult if someone is so shy you can't talk to them, or comes off as having no personality, no interests, etc. ID just be yourself, it's easier. No, but you will need to be patient. I was pushing 30 before my husband found me. Men are visual creatures. As long as you have a pretty face and good body, they won't care how you dress or sound. Men may be reluctant as they might not want to overstep or make you uncomfortable. Give them a way in. Ask for help with something, or ask for their opinion, or just ask them a question. Not to try and sound insincere or disrespectful, but are you actually serious? No, be who you are. I don't really think there is anything wrong with being shy and quiet, and I am sure there are a lot of men who appreciate your classic and feminine approach to clothing. I'm into loud extroverts. I'd rather a woman who occasionally honks in conversation than a woman who mostly whispers. But guys like me are the exception, not the rule. Tons of guys want an introvert in their life. Some even consider it feminine, though I often find they are the same types who just want a woman they can manipulate. The big thing is making sure you have loudness in your toolbox for situations where it's needed. Not being outgoing is fine, but not being able to stand up for yourself or someone you know because you just aren't loud? Not great. But the solution to that is simple. Go find YouTube lessons on vocal warm-ups and learn to project. It's all about breathing correctly and building up comfort with speaking loudly. Very useful in life, though general, not important in dating.